sponsor or whatever. So I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but like we keep it real. The mango, whatever, high Simpre tastes like ass. It hits hard. Don't get me wrong. It's a great pre-workout and it does its job. It kind of tastes like buns.
You know, what I've noticed is like a lot of people that are overweight will typically be like, they'll have a base goal of trying to get shredded, but then they just like, sometimes they'll reach it and then they'll just fucking lose it. You know what I mean? Like they achieved their goal and then they fucking relapsed, which is kind of what I did as well. I reached my goal and then I fucking relapsed. But my relapse is a little different. I go from like 7% to like 12 or 13% because I'm bulking when I'm just being a fat fuck. Is it possible to do like the whole sustaining a super lean physique? Like, is that reasonable? Or is that the type of shit where it's like only 1% of people can actually do that? Like the 1% of the 1%. Tristan Lee, I don't know, would you consider Alex Eubank like one of the, like the typical gym influencer shit where like they stay perma-lean all the time and then they fall off for like 6 months and I feel like that's because they're bulking so they lose views and shit because they look less cool. I feel like that's kind of what happened. But Tristan Lee was doing this whole like carnivore diet bullshit. He stopped doing that, by the way, because he realized it was bullshit, but he was staying lean, right? So like, is that a realistic possibility? To stay diced as fuck all the time? I think so, because like your body eventually adapts to the calories that you're eating, right? If you eat 2,000 calories every single day, eventually your normal is 2,000 calories. So it's like, I think it's possible, it's just ridiculously fucking hard, because you gotta get there first. I got this nagging little voice in my head that's like, you shouldn't be cutting for very long because you're wasting time when you could be getting bigger. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to stay small. I would consider what I'm at small. And the only way to get bigger is to eat more, you know? So you can't just perma-cut and expect to get bigger. I think a lot of people get that mistake where they're like, I just want to lose fat and gain muscle. It's kind of one or the other, low-key. Like you can't do both, unless you're on drugs, but don't do drugs, kids. Unless you wanna, then do drugs. So we all know I'm a broke-ass motherfucker, right? Clearly, like that's not even a debate. I've expressed that quite often, I would say. My friend is fucking goated and sent me a pity $10 fucking. That's right, bitch. Can you guess what I'm fucking spending it on? Amazon Basics food scale. Bought that bitch off rip, dude. I absolutely fucking hate not being able to weigh my shit, even if I wasn't cutting, even if I wasn't doing anything. I'm the type of motherfucker to bring the food scale to a family function to know how many ounces of chicken is on my fucking plate. That's just how it is. I gotta know what's there. I gotta. Even if I'm not like trying to hit a calorie goal or something, I still want to know roughly how many calories I'm eating. Is that like a sickness? Look at this. Look at the results. Look at the results of the sickness. Oh no, I'm like super watery. You know what? Never mind. Fuck the results. Like I said, I've been eating my feelings, right? You want to know what the fuck I made last night? This was like going away, sort of like, all right, time to lock in after this shit type of thing. I made a fucking cookie cake, bro. There's no way. I made like a protein alternative cookie cake by combining both my cookie dough that I make, my protein cookie dough, plus my donut recipe. Instead of putting it in like a donut tray, I just put it in a fucking pan and I combined them. And I used my Greek yogurt protein mix as like a frosting. It didn't even taste good. I'm gonna be real. It's a cookie dough recipe, not a cookie recipe. So making it into a cookie did not make it taste good at all. I'm not gonna lie, that shit was kind of ass, but it was fun to eat, low-key. I ate an entire cake. It was probably only like 750 calories, but holy shit. I probably completely reverted my like stomach and I stretched the fuck out of it, low-key. Like genuinely, I think that's a thing. Oopsies. Listen, we're back. I have a food scale. I don't think you understand the importance of the fucking food scale. It's the roadmap to success. I swear to God, I swear. If you're not weighing your shit, you're doing it wrong. I swear. Step 1. You'd be surprised. Serving sizes are absolute bullshit. But or 18 reps, that's fucking crazy. I think if I was freaking out and I needed extra food, but I was rich, I would just spam blueberries and raspberries. They're so good, and it's like the skinny person for chips. You know, like the skinny alternative for chips. Fat motherfuckers will eat chips. Skinny bitches with slutty waists and a fat ass will eat blueberries and raspberries because they know that shit is goated. I also have strawberries, but strawberries are mad overhyped. Fruit is a hack. Dried fruit is probably even more of a hack, but it's like easier to overconsume. So like low calorie chips are banging. Low calorie chips as in fruit. But fruit is fucking expensive, man. It's so sad. I wish there was a way for it not to be $7, like a little baby bitch ass container. Cutting is so inconvenient, damn it. Because if I was bulking, my chips would be freeze-dried banana chips because they're $3 a bag and they're really, really good. Carb overload, eat the entire bag before the gym if I was bulking. So believe it or not, I do want content creation and fitness. Why does one nipple always have to show? Can you not? What's the point of a goddamn shirt? Anyways, I do want to do this full time. The reality of the situation is the YouTube revenue per 10K views for fitness related stuff for like a 10 or 12 minute video is $60. So 10,000 views is $60. I would need 30,000 per video to do it full time just on YouTube. Doable, absolutely. Look at Sam Solik, that motherfucker does it easily. In order to like genuinely have this as like a full-time job, I would have to sell something, which is where most people, like what most people do. You know, Alex Eubank and like David Lade, they're selling clothes, right? What's an example? Like a lot of fitness coaches will sell courses. Like Mike Isertel sells his RP Strength and Hypertrophy app. Shit like that, you know? Jared Feather is selling coaching. Would you guys buy coaching from me? Would that be something that like anybody would be interested in? Cause like, I'm not a big self-deprecation guy. I don't think I look the part to be a coach, genuinely. I genuinely believe that you have to have a phenomenal fucking physique to be a coach. Don't get me wrong. If you listen to me, I can get you to look a whole lot better. You know what I'm saying? I've done this for a long enough time to where I can actually genuinely improve your way of life. In my opinion, like if you're overweight, I can get you to lose weight if you listen. I swear on my life. I preach that shit for free, so I don't know why anyone would buy that. And I will always continue to preach that shit for free. But if you want me to like babysit you in a way, that doesn't sound right, but like give you a step-by-step guide and be like personal, I could. And I think I should. Giving you like messages and talking to you and like calling you and doing like checkups and shit like that, making sure you're on the right page, you know, following the workout plan and following the meal plan and seeing like your weigh-ins. I've been doing that with my friends and it works when they fucking listen to me. Half the time they don't fucking listen, but when they do, it works. So if you guys are paying me, it gives you an incentive to listen because, you know, you're fucking paying me. You get what I'm saying? Not like I would charge out of the ass too. I'm not an asshole here. Some people just aren't educated enough, you know? Some people just are starting out and they don't know what to do and they just want help and they have the money to spend to get help. And I will be there for you, man, you know? I think that's something I should probably look into. I would love to coach people who are watching my videos and they genuinely want a better life. I would absolutely love to help them. If they're willing to help themselves though, they have to be willing to help themselves, you know? I think I can. I think I should look into that. If I could get just one person to follow through so I can prove that I can do it to myself and I can prove it to them. And then I'll let that scale into some sort of successful, where like a business sorta, where I don't have to be a fucking Red Robin server anymore. That'd be fucking sick. Wait a minute. Okay, you see? You see right here? That's new. Anyways, okay. It just feels so weird to sell something to you guys that I would give to you for free. You know what I'm saying? And I think if I was to go this route, this like online personal trainer, hands-on experience route, I would still obviously always continue to give all of my knowledge and expertise, no matter how much it is or how lackluster it is. I would still always express that to you guys. But I think if I do this route, it would just be more hands-on. You know, you don't have to watch all 832 YouTube videos that I have. You know, I'll be up your ass, basically, like a daily, hey, eat this, do this, you'll lose weight. And instead of watching a YouTube video, it's me texting you constantly. I'll fucking FaceTime your bitch ass. I don't know, could be a shout. I'm gonna look into it. Buy my program, bitches. $7,000 a month. Damn, does my back look cool as hell? I hope so.